Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. WBE playoffs, round 1, going against SixftHax, aka Leo. Your coach, the Chicago Cubchoos, is shitting his pants right now. And let's just jump into it. I am very nervous, but that's okay. I'm really happy to be a part of the playoffs. I'm really happy to be doing this fight. Sucks that we went against Leo in week 12, literally during a time whenever he kind of just didn't care anymore and kind of just had a YOLO team right against me that he didn't even build himself. You know, like, he didn't want to show what he'd bring for playoffs, and that's completely okay. Just, I showed what I was going to bring for, like, a head-on-head matchup, and now he's going to bring his real stuff. So, yeah, it makes me even more nervous than I would originally be. Either way, we have Mega Garchomp, Scolipede, Serena, Mantine, Alola Ninetales, and Hoopa Unbound this week. Man, we're bringing a completely different team compared to week 12 because, honestly, I was going to bring that kind of stuff for the best matchup possible against Leo, and now we have to bring things that he may not just expect, and that's just the best way to go by, facing Leo. So, yeah. His team is Manaphy, Megalophony, Alolan Muk, Steelix, Reuniclus, Silvally, Moltres, Tauros, Cordelia, and Komao. The 6 that I predict him to bring are Manaphy, Megalophony, Alolan Muk, Steelix, Reuniclus, and Silvally. Yeah, I mean, he can also bring Moltres. I can very much see him breaking that. And the rest, I don't really see him bringing too much. Maybe Komao. I feel like Komao just doesn't want to come whenever I have Alola Ninetales and whatnot, though. So I don't really see Komao coming too much unless he really wants the sweeper set. So those are the 6 I predict. The 2 that I really don't see coming are Tauros and Cordelia, though. I feel like he didn't bring Manaphy last time. He didn't bring, just some things that I predicted him to bring. So this time I really see a completely different team that he's bringing. And yeah, let's just get the show on the road. I predicted he's probably gonna be like 5 of the 16 Pokemon, but like, I really think Manaphy's coming this time. So yeah. All right, what is he bringing this week, man? Okay, so he does bring the Tauros. What does he not bring instead of Tauros? He brought the Muk. Obviously, he brought the Muk. He didn't bring Silvally. Okay, so Silvally was a bit of an issue. So it's nice that he didn't bring that, because the not knowing of what kind of type of Silvally he'd bring is very much concerning. Plus, just being able to come in and out is not fun. So he's not bringing that, which is nice. He brings the Tauros, which is really fast. It's base 110 speed, I believe. So Tauros, very much a problem. Just able to outspeed a lot of our team. And that's more than likely why he brought it. He has a very top-heavy team. Everything on his team except for Reuniclus and Steelix actually no, he's bringing his slow stuff too, actually. So we could see Trick Room again. Trick Room potential with Reuniclus. Okay, so I have Mega Garchomp this week for just getting rocks up and being more on the defensive side. Manaphy is going to be such a huge issue, I can already tell. It's just not looking great. If you didn't bring him, my heart would be very much at an easier, pace. So honestly, man, I feel like he's going to lead off with his Steelix. I'm thinking about potentially U-turning out with Serena turn 1, though. And then Scalding. But I don't think that's the right thing I should do. No. I think I'm just going to go ahead and lead off with my Mega Garchomp. Alright, I got that out on time, I believe, so we should be fine. Good luck, have fun to Leo, man. Man, I'm so nervous, but I'm just proud that we made it this far, man. Playoffs was my goal in the first place. It wasn't to obviously go to the championship, win the belt. Obviously, that's my goal. That's my end goal. But yeah, he goes with Kali to lead off. That's a Steelix. The fact that he has the Ice Fang is kind of scary. The fact that I can get my rocks up early is nice. We'll probably just trade off rocks, honestly. So let's see what I should do. So I've Garchomp, lead. I don't think he's gonna be that crazy set from last time where he had like Sheer Force Life Orb. I really don't think he'll bring that again. Ice Fang's still doing some decent damage. It's not doing half, which is nice. The point of this Mega Garchomp is to pretty much just get the rocks up, though. So that's exactly what I'm just going to do. Get rocks up early and often. I figured that he would lead off with his Steelix. I figured that he would more than likely just try to get up his own rocks. And there's not much I can do about that. I was thinking about potentially leading off with my Serena, U-turning breaking a sturdy and then going into something that can Oko, but I don't think anything can even Oko him after a U-turn. I think maybe like Hoopa, but I feel like just getting the Rock Slip is going to be better for me in terms of the longevity than anything else, because he's going to get Rock Slip for free. Or he's going to go for Ice Fang turn 1. And he's definitely the same set as last time, if not just max attack. It seems like he's just max attack or like some sort of adamant variant, which is good to know he's not as defensive as he could be. That does obviously hurt. Just knowing that he has some sort of power with him. And the fact that I can't really touch him too much is not the best thing ever either. So if I go into my Serena over here, how much are we taking? Because my Serena is built to be more of a bulky kind of Serena. It's bulky, adamant. Ice Fang's doing a decent amount of damage. I don't like that. How much is Hoopa doing? I would have to Focus Blast with Hoopa. Actually, no, he's probably not. He probably doesn't have that much investment in special defense, honestly. So I'm gonna mark him as an adamant. I'm gonna lower down his social defense a little bit. Now we still have to Focus Blast if we do this. I don't want to have to do this so early, but I kind of have to. So I'm gonna have to just go into my Serena over here. He may go for the Stealth Rock, predicting us to switch out. Garchomp's just too valuable to let die in the first turn, so he goes for the rocks in the second turn. That's what I figured he would do. Okay, so Stealth Rock, Ice Fang. I could go for the Rapid Spin over here, but it's not really too worth it. See, the issue over here is that if I go for the U-turn, that's leftovers damage recovered right back, and he's gonna get his sturdy back if he has leftovers. So if I end up going into my Hoop, that's kind of a waste. I really just I made a huge issue, honestly, just doing this. I should have just stayed in with my Garchomp and went for Earthquake and then switched out. Maybe could have just switched right into my Hoopa, predicting him to go for rocks. Yeah, quite honestly, I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go for the Power Whip this turn, and then go for the U-turn on the turn after. He goes for Ice Fang. He goes for Ice Fang. He's actually gonna go for the Gyro Ball, so we're not too fast, so it doesn't do too much damage. It does pretty much just as much as what Ice Fang probably would have done. So it's good to know he has the Gyro Ball and not like the Heavy Slam. Gyro Ball. Actually, Gyro Ball did less than what Ice Fang would. Okay, so actually, okay, he's not this offensive. I have like a different type of set in. He's not leftovers, by the way, so we could have easily done what we were planning on doing. Now, if I go into Hoopa, though, on a Gyro Ball, Gyro Ball is doing a lot of damage. Gyro Ball is doing a lot of damage, which I do not like. On the bright side, I kind of know his set, so I can U-turn into my Mantine over here instead of going into my Hoopa, because there's no point of just not doing that, honestly. I don't think he has the Stone Edge. I think that he would have the Earthquake as his final move, just for that, just for that ground coverage. He could potentially have the rock coverage though, which is a little scary. I'm just clicking U-turn anyways over here, just because I feel like that's just my play overall. He's gonna stay in, obviously. What kind of item is he? That's the thing. Like, is he a Super Berry? Like, that's the problem. So, like, if I go into my Mantine, at least I have Roost. I can Roost off the damage. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to go into my Mantine and play a little passive over here. Just the point of, like, my mission this whole entire game is to just get that initiative, to get that momentum, because that's gonna be super duper important. Gotta get that initiative. So I'm gonna have to go for Roost over here. We should outspeed him, so I'm just gonna go for Roost. See what he wants to do. If he switches into something, at least I got my Mantine at full health, because the last thing I want is for my Mantine to get 2 down in health and then not have something to switch into in the future. So that's exactly what I'm just gonna do. We'll see what he wants to do. I feel like he's not staying in. If he does stay in, we figure out if he has the roster or not. Honestly, regardless of what he does, if we're to stay in, it wouldn't do any damage. He goes into Okada. That is going to be the mana fee. Okay, so I don't have Toxic on this set. I have Haze, though. And he has leftovers. Good to know. So I think no matter what, I just go for the Air Slash over here. And see if he is going to go for the Tail Glow. Ice Beam does pretty much nothing against me. And if he goes +3, it's not doing too much damage anyways. So yeah, I think even if he's like ICMZ, shouldn't kill me. So I'm just gonna go for the Air Slash over here just to get some damage off. Scout if he's gonna go for the Tail Glow, which he does. He does go for the Tail Glow. And we do miss the Air Slash. It's negligible damage. Actually, it's about 20% health, which is not a great amount of damage, but it's something at least. So I'm just gonna go for the Haze over here. Just show him that we're not really scared of the Tail Glow. We're not really scared. Cause the last thing I want is for him to get like a bunch of kills on turn fucking like 3 or 4 or whatever this is. Not about this life. Not about this life, Leo. So I'm gonna go for the Haze on this turn. We'll see what he wants to do. We'll see if he Z move. If he goes for the Z move, he burns it. He burns the Z move on this turn. He goes for the Ice Beam. Go for the Haze. That did nothing. So we know he's some sort of that did under half. That did under half. Okay, so that would press the 116 health. That did 40% exactly. So he doesn't have. So we know he's timid. We know that he doesn't have full-on social attack investment. He has a decent amount of social attack investment, but not like a ton. So meaning that he has HP investment, which is good to know. I'm gonna go for the Roost on this turn. He's gonna go for another Tail Glow. Now here's the thing. Tail Glow, I believe only has 5. Wait, no. Actually, how much PP does Tail Glow have? Tail Glow has 20. Okay, well, he wins that war actually, which is unfortunate. He has the Hand Power Electric. Ooh, that kill me? That does straight up kill me. Good prep on his end. It's pretty obvious that he would have it, but I'm gonna say he's Tail Glow, Ice Beam, Surf, and Hand Power Electric. Yikes. Okay, so I have a Sulfast Serena. We know that he's not max special attack. We're gonna say he has probably like 200, probably like 52 HP or something like that. +3 Ice Beam does 63 to 75. I think we may be screwed. Because after rocks, I'm gonna be less than 75. Actually, no, it's an HP range, honestly. I can also go into my Scolipede, but I don't think that my Z Mega Horn will kill. The HP Electric was good, man. I'll give him that. I'll give him that for sure. Okay, so yeah, I feel like my best play may just be to go into my Serena, actually. It has the best shot at surviving and killing back. I could also go into my Hoopa and try to Dark Pulse him and flinch him. But relying on a flinch is not the way I need to play right now. I kind of wish you went for Ice Beam. Alright, I gotta go into my Serena. I do have a Disable Encore in my Alone Ninetales this week, but disabling his HP Electric won't do me any good. So that's unfortunate. Okay, I gotta just straight up go for a power up on this turn. He can't be Z anything, which is nice. He's leftovers. So his strongest move would be Ice Beam. We're at 112 health right now. 112 health. Is there any chance that we die over here? We're at 62%. Yeah, there's a big chance that there's a big chance that this thing will definitely kill me. This thing will definitely fucking kill me. Oh my god. I don't know why I just I don't know why I just switched this thing in. I don't know why I just switched this thing in. I could have just done the math on the fucking HP. What am I doing? I just literally like threw my fucking Serena away for no reason. And that heavy slam or the gyro ball damage earlier really screwed my Serena up too. I should have just U-turned that first turn. Yeah, no, I literally just lose my Serena over here. I have to just let it die. There's nothing else I can do. I don't know why I did that. That was a really idiotic play by me. And during the playoffs, I just like no reason for me to be making these moves. There's really no reason. I shouldn't be making these moves. I really just I have to play better than this. I really do. I really can't be making these. I really can't be making these plays. I can go into my low and Ninetales over here and go for Aurora Veil. That's, I guess, one play I can make. And honestly, I should have just thought this over a little bit more than I did. After Veil, he's not doing too much with Surf, and I can actually disable his Surf after that. After getting my Veil up. Should have just been what I did in turn 1. And then he's probably going to go for Tail Glow. So I can Encore him into that. So that's actually going to be what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go for the Veil. He's going to go for Surf. And then... Or even better if he goes for Scald. If he has Scald instead of Surf, which I'm sure he'll have Surf. He does have the Surf. So now I'm going to disable the Surf. I should have just done this in the first place. I should have just gone for the Veil in the first place. That was really stupid of me. Okay, now we go for the disable on the Surf. And if he goes for the Tail Glow on this turn, that's actually great for me. Because then I just go for the... Then I just go for the Encore on the next turn. This is just how I have to play this out. There's no point in me... There's no point in me risking anything else. I have to neutralize this Manaphy. He can bring it out at any other point, which is unfortunate, at full health. Mind you. He may just switch out into his Muck just completely. Knowing that we can't really do much against Muck. And he'll force me out in the process of doing that. Definitely not a good way to start this game. He's just gonna straight up go into his Muck. So he's actually gonna see our disable, which sucks. He definitely has a Super Berry, I would imagine, as well. And I feel like a Curse may be coming my way as well. There's not much else I can really do other than just going into my Garchomp on this turn. I need to pretty much desperately just get something going. My team is absolutely destroyed, and we have rocks up on the field. There's no way we can get rid of the rocks. So I need to just go into my Garchomp over here. If he goes for the Ice Punch, then very well done. It's an obvious move, but I have to do it. And we just disconnected. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. He goes for the Brick Break. Okay, so he gets rid of the Veil. Now we disconnect. And he got the Poison Touch. I don't know how we're going to recreate this. I don't know how we're going to recreate this. This is a lot to recreate. We'll be back, guys. Okay, so we basically recreated that perfectly. I'm pretty happy that we did. I'm not very happy with how this match has been going, though. It's just literally everything that could possibly go wrong has been going wrong. He went for Brick Break. He had Poison Touch, so he's not a Super Berry Gluttony, which I'm pretty surprised about. Muck's abilities are just kind of insanely good. Okay, so I feel like now I have to go for Earthquake. He told me very prematurely. He told me what he was gonna do. before I even thought about what I was going to do. I more than likely just Earthquake over here because I have a Muck right in front of me and I'm going to die the next turn. So I'm missing it for Earthquake. So he's going to go into his Tauros. I go for Earthquake. He told me that he was going to do it. But, like, I think he saw the DC, like, at a different part than I did. So, yeah. So he goes, I go for the Earthquake. I'm going to let my Garchomp die, which sucks. At least get some good damage against the Tauros. I'm pretty sure this Tauros, by the way, is more than likely Scarfed. Although he is intimidated. Okay, no, he's Leftovers. Cool to know. Leftovers. Cool. That Muck is going to be the deciding factor of the game, I think. That Muck literally stops my Hoopa from going in against his team. I could bring in my Hoopa over here, but unfortunately I don't think I'm able to really do enough to, like, poke holes into his team. And yeah, I mean, like, it's all I can do, honestly. Just Focus Blast. Muck is not a Sulfest, actually. So, well, I mean, I don't know if he's actually not a Sulfest. He could be a Sulfest, actually, because he's not Super Berry. I was kind of banking that he would be Super Berry this week, honestly, but I think he's AV. I think I have to just go into my Hoopa, though. I think I have to. I would love to go into my Scolipede over here, but Scolipede can't really get a free SD up against Tauros. I don't think, at least. Could I have done that? Like, I'm making some decisions pretty early on whenever I shouldn't be. Like, I could have probably done that, honestly, because he's, let's say, yeah, I could have gone into my Skullfang and got free SD up, I think. But I mean, if he has Fake Out with his Lop, you could, and then plus Hail and plus Rocks and all that, probably wouldn't have mattered. I'm gonna have to go for the Focus Blast. And we do miss it. And he goes for the return. Crazy. It's unfortunate, man. I really hate for this playoff match to go this way, but, like, I'm playing from behind at this point, and I have to just accept that I am. Now Muck destroys my life. He's just gonna probably switch out into Muck, honestly. No, he's gonna switch out into the Reuniclus. Because at this point he knows that I'm Scarfed and locked into Focus Blast. Yeah. And then he's probably just gonna go for the Signal Beam, kill me off. And then at that point it's Sculpey versus the Worlds. Can Sculpey, like, I'm wondering if Sculpey could bring this whole entire game around by itself. I don't think it could. But, like, I'm just talking, like, very, very, very hypothetically speaking. Sculpey +2. I don't think it can even take on Steelix. Nah, it doesn't even take on Steelix at +2. Wow. Yeah, nah, Steelix walls the fuck out of me. Like, this game is gonna end up being a 6-0, I feel. And I was playing from behind a lot. I just Focus Blast miss, which I don't think matters too much, but, like, yeah, it's unfortunate, man. I may have to just take the L. Unfortunately, Low Ninetales isn't as important as Hoopa is. He may just go for a Calm Mind in this turn, but I think he just goes for Signal Beam. I think he just gets the kill. Signal Beam should be able to kill me regardless of us being able to take it. Or he just goes for the Trick Room. I mean, that works honestly even better. Like, I think he just literally beats my whole entire team now. So he did bring the Trick Room again. Good to know. It's not like I can Encore him into it, but I may as well click Encore, right? If he goes for Calm Minds, then that's nice. I don't think he will. there's no point of him going for Calm Mind. If he does, then he goes for the Empower. Is he in Empower Steel? I guess he wanted to show it off. Makes sense. I think, yeah, I think he just wins. I don't think I can even stall out his Trick Room turns. I have Protect, but like, yeah, no, it has 3 more turns left. I have to get like a double Protect. Yeah, so I think Leo takes a 6-0 victory. It's unfortunate. I really misplayed so hard, dude. I really misplayed so hard. I misplayed crazy hard. Letting Serena die that early was crazy terrible. HP Electric on Manaphy was very good prep. It's a combination of my man Leo playing super duper well and me playing horrendously. I'm not proud of the way I played. I'm not proud of the way I just everything. And not to mention, I had a very bad matchup against this team. Like, I really, like, the reason why I won against him in week 12 was because he brought things that just didn't make too much sense. And I was able to get this. Honestly, even though he did, I still was losing until I got the sweep with Garchomp. And I had to prep differently because I don't want to bring the same stuff against him. Then he knows everything I already have. So I had to bring some kind of weird stuff. And yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, man. But I had to do what I had to do. So yeah, he's gonna go for the Z move. This is Psychium Z. So he probably thought I was gonna go for the Protect anyways. And like, if Mega Lopunny has the Fake Out, you know, it's game over anyways. But I'm gonna have to go for the double Protect, which is pretty funny. If I can somehow land the double Protect, then I guess I could stop the 6-0 from happening. Or he could just kill me. Wow. Even through the Protect, Psychic does that much damage. GG to Leo, man. A 6-0 victory in the playoffs is nothing short from embarrassing. But I think that I'm more so just embarrassed with the way I played, man. I played very badly. And Leo played tremendously. So, GG to Leo. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry if I disappointed anybody. My A game was not today. But I am proud of the way I played during the season. Obviously, however you play during the season does not contest to how you play in the playoffs. The playoffs are more important than anything else. And yeah, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting me throughout the season. I hope that if there's another WBE season that I can compete in, that I put on a bit of a better show. I'm proud of the way this team went through pretty much this whole entire season. Getting Mega Garchomp in the middle of the season was awesome. And yeah, this game was definitely the worst game I've ever played. Honestly, this is easily the worst game I've played in my whole entire career of battling. So it's a bit unfortunate that this had to happen during the playoffs. But that is the way it goes. Appreciate y'all watching. Thanks for being amazing. And with that being said, this is GalacticElliot. And I'll catch you guys next time. If you guys want to watch my other content, obviously you can. I'm doing a thing called Wager Wars with, you know, Black and White. A randomizer Wager Wars series with a 4-train gamer. It's a lot of fun if you guys are into randomizers and that kind of stuff. Or just random shenanigans that we can do in-game or in real life while playing a game. That's a really cool series I recommend you guys check out. I also do stream on Twitch. But enough of my plugs. Love you guys. Catch y'all next time, whenever that may be. And peace out.